That's one of my favorite things about the game is when people come in and ask, hey, what's the best way for me to make money? It's like, well, what do you want to do? You need to get good at what you like, whether that's running box missions or shooting people.
Yeah. I was talking to Avenger 1 about like how he makes money, because I was like, how do you get money real quick? He's like, oh, it's easy, dude. You just like get this ship, go run an extreme risk target, and then all you have to do is laser beam the nose of a hammerhead while like orbiting at like this velocity and dodging all its shots and stuff. You could kill a hammerhead in like 30-40 seconds. I like went in and tried it, died like instantly. I was like, okay, so this is a skill-based process.
He's
like talking about, it's like, it's super easy, bro. I'm like, yeah, if you're the world's greatest fighter pilot, you can make tons of money deleting hammerheads in 30 seconds. I can't do that. I need to come in with a different approach, you know?
And you get that, you'll get that with like mining too, where like you'll talk to people who are miners and you're like, hey, I'm trying to look at consumables and I really want to go out, and I've tried Quantinium, but I had some trouble with it. And like, what rock can I break? And you'll just get like a miner will be like, oh, you can mine any rock with the prospector. Let's just go out there and, crack some Quantinium, turn it in, get 500,000, and like, they forget.
Yeah, and then you try and do it. You're like, where's this 500 grand I was promised? Man?
Yeah. It's easy to forget that, like, while things in this game are very easy after you do them a lot, for people who are just getting into them, or even people who don't really put a lot of their game time into them, the game does require you to like think about what you're doing.
Yeah, I got the throttle control hooked up for mining, and like going from scrolling a little wheel to like control my mining laser power to like instant throttle control of like full power to like zero power. I was able to mine rocks like 2 to 3 times as fast. It was awesome. You just pump the power right away, back off as soon as you get to the green zone. You like feather it in there just to get it just right, and then you're like, boom! I cracked that rock in like so much faster than I would have if I was using like a scroll wheel or whatever. And you're like, I can see the curve to like you're customizing your inputs and your setup just to be perfect for like what kind of ship you want to fly or what activity you want to do. And it's really cool because it does mirror reality to an extent, right? Like a real thing, a real construction vehicle has different controls for a cement mixer than like a wrecking ball, right? Like obviously you have a different setup and different needs, and it's dope to see that like in real life I can get different controls and different tools on my desk that'll let me do a different activity in the game with more efficiency. And it's like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, the peripheral market to allow it for that kind of stuff. I mean, you're wearing a Track IR, I think, right now. Just like having all these different tools to be able to do that stuff is really nice. And the skill-based gameplay builds on that and allows you to go that much further, just combining that to get more of that unique experience. Like, one of my favorite things with this whole skill-based idea of gameplay is they talk about long-distance scanning, like exploration, and how you can send out these probes that are scanning these areas of the system, and you'll get back cross-section signals from these probes that you can either know from just doing that so much, and you recognize that cross section. You can go, bam, I know what's there. Tell your captain, you guys, go on. You're a great scanner. Or you could be the person who like sees the cross section, has to go into the in-game guide and like look at what it corresponds to and narrow it down. And it goes so far into this whole.
That's really cool. I can't wait until that comes in the game. This game desperately needs scanning.